Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Lamar now from the gun. This finds Likely. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. They're set up at the 35 now. On first down, Jackson. And he swats that deep shot away, but he better not celebrate just yet. Looks like his contact drew a flag. They may still get this yardage. 1st and 10 for him now, following the penalty. Running it after the penalty. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Now it's Lamar. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Justin Tucker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. That's caught by A.J. Brown. Into the red zone. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Deontay Hardy to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So that brings up 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Jackson now on 3rd. Gets this one to Andrews. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They'll come up 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. He'll cobble together a yard there. Hassan Reddick cleaning up that play. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's got Andrews. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and short, he's taking the option right. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Eagles will take possession. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. He's got Devontae Smith. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like, the 30. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Going to the ground again on first. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. From the 32. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got Smith. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. That one's cut along the left sideline. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Andrews with the catch. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Lamar throwing again. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Taken in by Smith. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Eagles looking at 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This finds Smith. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
They kick the running back in motion. On third down, it's Hurts. Has it down close. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up first and goal. Barkley has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. First down, here's Lamar. Short pass brought in. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Finds him over the middle. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Cooper DeJean with the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll be just inside the 10 before he goes out. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Jackson yet again. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a one-score game before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's go. And the Ravens cut it to a field goal game. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before halftime. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. What a hit, and the ball's loose! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, I wonder, Brock, who's got a birthday over on that sideline, because they got a gift to begin this second half. Their offense getting an immediate chance to do something about this deficit.
And that gift delivered by the special teams, right? Everybody talks about the offensive, defensive adjustments, but the last voice is that special.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 35-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Bateman hauls it in. This is ahead for about 5. Sidney Brown in on that stop. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Throwing this back in the end zone. He's got it! Oh, what body control to stay in. Down. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. No change to the call on the field. That play's going to remain a touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Justin Simmons. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. A quick quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Running back sent in motion. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Hurts setting up to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to attain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. No return on that punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. The drive begins with Henry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Here's Lamar. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Lamar off the play fake. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
On 1st down, Hurts. Gets this to Sanders. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Side. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll.
Oh, the football's loose. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1. Play action. Here's Jackson. Into the hands of Likely. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at midfield. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Another run for Henry. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Now Jackson off the play action. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Quick pass, right side, complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. They give right side to Henry. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. From the gun, Jackson. That's taken in by Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Staring at 4th down, the Ravens will go with Justin Tucker to try for 3. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Bullock's kick is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
At their own 34-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hopkins put in motion left. Brought in right side. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now within one score in the fourth. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. A big spot for the Eagles now as they go for two. He's throwing for it! And he reaches the end zone, so the two-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for two.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, Jackson gets this one to Andrews. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 41-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a 3-yard gain, only a yard shy of the marker on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 1.
Running once more with Henry. He breaks the tackle. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a gain of 4. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens up by 6. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. It's Henry on the kick. Oh no, the ball is loose! And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Looking to throw. Finds a man right side. He'll be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. He's back to throw. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Here he is to throw. He finds Brown right side. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Caught for big yards on the right side. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. That pass complete to Goddard. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Philadelphia first down. They send a man in motion. He finds Sanders. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. It's a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
He's got it to his running back. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving. 1st and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up. Back to throw. And he gets in. It's a touchdown. What a moment. They can likely win it on the extra point now. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But, hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Finding Flowers. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one. 1st down, ball at the 36. Setting up to pass. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. So now it all comes down to Justin Tucker. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. He didn't get enough into it. Oh, it just comes down shy of the crossbar. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.